What's happening with altcoin season, I believe, has just started. I'm going to show you the evidence. We've seen this chart for altcoin season for a long time now. Bitcoin makes parabolic moves, and then finally the money rotates into Ethereum. ETH has done a 2.5x from $1,300 to $3,000 now. And then into the large caps like the Solana, BNB coins, Doge, those ones. And then finally the mid caps and the small caps and the tiny caps and the meme coins, right? So-called alt season. Right now, we've got tick, and most people are like, oh, where are the large caps, Pablo? Where are the large caps? Algorand made a move from 15 cents to 30 cents now. It has doubled, and most of the move came basically in the last 2 or 3 days, like boom, 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 boom. HBAR is also making this kind of move. And I'll tell you guys why these coins are finally making these kind of moves is very specific. It's due to a law they're passing in the United States Congress right now this week. The United States is about to pass or going through Congress right now, something called the Clarity Act. Clarity Act basically says, wants to clear up, give clarity for once and for all, what is a commodity and what is a security. Say Uniswap or PancakeSwap or Chainlink. If that is a security, then it needs to comply with a lot of the security laws of the United States. It gets a lot more complicated. But if it's like Bitcoin, then it is defined as a commodity. The way they've defined it basically means that you have to have your own native chain. These are called digital commodities, right? So for example, Solana, it's operating native to its own blockchain. So Solana qualifies, Doge actually qualifies. So that's why these layer one coins are benefiting. One recently launched coin that actually benefits from this act is Kita, which I've spoken to about a lot. Link, I like a lot, but unfortunately Link is not its own layer one. So it's built on Ethereum. ICP is Internet Computer, is its own chain. Hype does have its own chain. HBAR has its own chain. So these three are safe. Doesn't mean the other coins won't pump, but it just means that probably at this stage when everyone is fussing over Clarity Act, the ones that qualify, the layer ones, will be the first ones to move. Who cares about the Clarity Act? Like if you live outside the United States, well, Wall Street cares about the Clarity Act because Wall Street money, they need to comply with US laws. And they're talking about billions of dollars investment, so they really need to comply. So this could potentially mean that a lot of these layer one coins are going to list on Wall Street as an ETF. So even coins like Ethereum Classic or Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, BCH, LTC, ETC, all these coins that might sound like a joke to you, but they could list on Wall Street as an ETF ahead of all the other, great coins because they qualify as a commodity. So a lot of Wall Street money can pour into that. Wall Street's so big, man. It's like $35 trillion in stock market cap. So even like one-tenth of that trickled into crypto. Let's say 1/100th of it. That's 350 billion. If 350 billion came into crypto, cash came into crypto, it would lift crypto another 3 or 4x, like the entire market cap, right? That's just 1% of Wall Street's stock market. Altcoin season has started. But the key question is this: what are you going to buy during this altcoin season? Like, sure, Ethereum can do well, probably do 4 or 5x from the bottom. What's 5x for Ethereum from the bottom? That would be 6,500. But 6,500 is just a little bit more than 2x from here, right? So what else are you going to buy? Solana gets to $300, $350. Wow, amazing. That's only 200. That's only a 2x from here, even though it's hit new all-time high. So then you got to take the risk of choosing from one of the literally 1 or 2 million altcoins and meme coins that are out there. There's just too much supply. So therefore, I've been saying that the altcoin season would happen on chain, but it's going to be difficult to pick which coins, right? Because there's just too many coins. Like if you say RWA coins, there's so many to choose from. If you say gaming coins, there's so many to choose from. If you say AI coins, there's so many to choose from. My logic is that a lot of the stock market money will not go into crypto, will not go on chain. The Wall Street money, as I've just told you guys, there's a lot of it. They may not go on chain to buy a tiny meme coin or even to buy something great. So they don't have exposure. These coins, even though if they're great, they don't have exposure to Wall Street. You know what has exposure to Wall Street? These things that you've never heard of, right? These things that are Bitcoin treasuries, that are Ethereum treasuries, that are Solana treasuries. Wall Street readily has access to them. Imagine if 1% of Wall Street got into these. That would create a market cap, something like $1 or $2 trillion, because there are less of them and there's a lot of liquidity, a lot of money on Wall Street that could, even a drop, small drop from that bucket goes into it, would create a tidal wave. Whereas in crypto on-chain, right, I have big bags of lots of coins, but there's an oversupply there. Of course, I hope there will be a massive bull run for the on-chain altcoins, but it's getting harder and harder to pick the winners.